Texoma's #1 rated newscast, broadcasting live from 12 studios. This is News 12 at 6 p.m.
If I had discretion over some fees that are imposed on applicants, I'm gonna take that fee away.
Another local sheriff saying you need to be armed. The extra step he's taking to make sure you're packing. Welcome to News 12 at 6. I'm Maureen Kane.
And I'm Dan Thomas. The Garvin County Sheriff joins a growing number of Texoma law enforcement agencies, encouraging residents to exercise their Second Amendment rights.
News 12's Brittany Harlow tells us how people are already taking advantage of his decision to make concealed handgun licenses more affordable.
Garvin County Sheriff Larry Rhodes says they've decided to waive all sheriff's fees tied to concealed carry applications to make it easier for residents to protect themselves and others.
I've been thinking about it for a while and just decided it was time to do it.
Garvin County resident Ken Herod found out through his training class instructor the sheriff's fees were being waived and headed over to the sheriff's office to finish his application.
They can't be everywhere at once, and we need to be able to protect and take care of our property.
Rhodes agrees, saying U.S. law enforcement cannot fight crime on its own, often relying on the public's help to stand against criminals.
If an international threat or a domestic threat believes that the citizenry may be armed, they're going to go elsewhere.
The waiver covers the $25 fee for 2 sets of fingerprints and the $10 photo fee, both needed to apply for the application with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation.
You know, maybe that will take away a reason for someone not to come in and lawfully get a permit to carry a weapon.
Rhodes says the sheriff's office has had a positive budget the last few years, and though they may miss the extra money,
The benefits of people getting their license, carrying lawfully, certainly outweigh that money that I would lose.
the hours in which people can submit their Oklahoma Self-Defense Act license applications at the Garvin County Sheriff's Office have also been expanded from 3 days a week to 5. Rhodes tells News 12 the fee waivers are expected to be permanent. In Pauls Valley, Brittany Harlow, News 12.
Well, after attacks on military centers, an Oklahoma senator is hoping to give authorized military personnel the chance to carry weapons on Oklahoma Military Department facilities.
It's something that the governor has already ordered. News 12's Amy Jensen explains why one local senator wants to make it permanent.
It doesn't make any sense. These people are trained to use them. They should be allowed to defend themselves if it's necessary.
Dale Newell served in the National Guard for 37 years, and in 1992 he retired as a National Guard officer. During his time, all soldiers were allowed to carry guns until 1992.
If the bad guys know that the recruiters are armed, they're not going to mess with the recruiters.
But in July, recruiting stations and reserve centers in Chattanooga were attacked. 5 soldiers were killed. Newell says they should have had guns, even if the outcome was the same.
Should the people have been able to defend themselves? Yes. Would that have created less fatalities? Possibly so.
The common factor between those two locations was neither of those locations had anyone there that was armed to protect.
Following those attacks, Governor Mary Fallin issued an executive order to allow authorized military personnel to carry concealed weapons. Now, Senator and Navy veteran Frank Simpson is making sure that order is permanent.
The only way it can be rescinded is by an act of a future legislature and signed by the governor.
Simpson says the attacks in Chattanooga and on Fort Hood are perfect examples of the need for soldiers to be armed.
We have combat troops who are trained in combat and proficient in handling weapons, but yet we did not let them have the ability to protect themselves in that environment, and that is shameful and it's a disgrace.
The bill will be up for consideration in February when legislature convenes. In Ardmore, Amy Jensen, News 12.
Checking on tonight's weather. It's quiet out there now, but a few storms might show up much later tonight. Chief Meteorologist Steve Lenore is here with the latest. Steve.
That's right. You should be good and not needing an umbrella this evening if you're headed out. It's quite mild, in fact. But let's go into later on tonight in our futurecast. We start to see some storms popping up after midnight, and notice they're mainly east of Highway 75. They'll blow on through pretty quickly and be done by sunrise. But the narrow window in here for Paris, Hugo, maybe back as far west as Bonham, of a few strong to severe storms. It's a pretty low end deal, but can't rule out a couple of those much later on tonight. Again, things are quiet right now. We're mild in the 60s thanks to southerly wind flow. And overnight low only about 56. That chance of storms mainly east of Highway 75. Hey, look at this, 70 tomorrow. Got your Christmas numbers when I come back.
An ongoing dispute between 2 brothers resulted in shots being fired this morning.
An investigator told News 12's Sean Larson why one brother shot at the other.
I just hope it's nobody I know.
John Hoover has lived in the small community of Wade for 5 years.
It's common way out here in the country to hear gunshots, but, you know, like last week, deer hunting.
Hoover's got 2 sons of his own, and that's why he couldn't believe 2 brothers who were arguing resorted to gunfire to settle their dispute.
They're already instructed if things go on with me, you know, no.
A lot of times, holidays hit, stresses are high at home.
Bryan County investigator John Hayslip says 2 brothers were arguing at this home on Highway 70E about their family's land, 15 miles southeast of Durant. When one brother drove away, the other brother opened fire at his truck, but missed.
Fired several shots at them at the truck while they were trying to take back off. We located some casings from a small caliber pistol.
You can see from these tire tracks, the brother whose truck was shot at was trying to get away fast.
We do see a lot more, arguments and a lot more family issues come the holiday season.
No one was hurt, and their names aren't being released right now.
It's always unfortunate when a family can't get along.
No arrests have been made, but investigators are interviewing the brothers and will hand their findings over to the DA's office.
You know, sometimes things get to a point where people make some very bad choices, and that, very well may have been the case.
I can't imagine, because that's what I have is 2 boys, and I cannot imagine.
In Wade, Sean Larson, News 12.
Well, Sherman police need your help finding a shoplifter who employees say threatened to shoot them. Lieutenant Bruce Dawsey says around 5 o'clock Monday night, Target employees confronted a man who's believed to be between 40 and 50 years old, shoplifting there at the store. There's a picture of him. As he left, they tried to stop him, and when they did, he threatened them, reaching to his back. That made employees think that he had a gun, and then he backed away, and then the suspect took off running.
He had threatened to shoot him or made the comment that, "Don't make me shoot you." And the individual ran off into the parking lot towards Home Depot, and we believe he got into a white pickup truck.
Well, police don't know what the suspect stole. He is not considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information should contact Sherman Police.
Ardmore police are warning residents of one apartment complex after several small meth labs were found in one woman's apartment. 33-year-old Michelle Powdrill was arrested at her apartment at the Pecan Creek Apartments in Ardmore yesterday. Ardmore police say as officers executed a search warrant, they found evidence of at least 7 one-pot meth labs. Captain Eric Hamblin says apartment residents need to be aware of any potential side effects from the chemicals.
We also notified the residents of the surrounding apartments that they had any symptoms of possible chemical contamination, such as burning eyes, burning nose, burning throat. And if they've experienced any of that they may need to seek medical attention.
Powdrill is being held in the Carter County Jail on charges of endeavoring to manufacture meth.
Well, Denison ISD says a teacher's aide has been suspended and is under investigation by Denison Police. Superintendent Dr. Henry Scott tells us the incident happened in a special needs classroom at the high school on Thursday. He says the teacher's aide violated DISD policy by using a restraint technique that involves putting a hand across the child's neck and under their shoulder. Someone in the classroom reported it to the principal as excessive force. Right now, police and state investigators are trying to determine if the restraint was necessary. Scott says the student was not injured to the point of needing a doctor, but was assessed by the school nurse who notified the child's parents.
An OHP trooper is out of the hospital after a high-speed chase through Bryan County Saturday night. OHP says Trooper David McCutcheon was discharged just before noon or before 2 this afternoon. He's expected to recover. When he tried to pull over 24-year-old Marcus Smith for a traffic violation, troopers say Smith took off and McCutcheon chased him for 5 miles. Smith reached speeds of over 120 miles per hour, sometimes driving into oncoming traffic. OHP says the two crashed during a tactical maneuver and McCutcheon's patrol car caught fire. Smith faces felony charges of endangering others while eluding a police officer and attempting to avoid a roadblock. He's jailed on a $150,000 bond. Still ahead on News 12 at 6, a Clarksville woman says her brother was murdered, why the case won't go to trial, and how she says she'll keep fighting for justice.
Plus, Jerry Jones speaks on the future of the quarterback position in Dallas.
KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
Stillwater Milling & Davis is your choice for western wear and accessories. Boots by Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Anderson Bean, and Cinch, as well as Corel fashion boots for ladies. Clothing include Wrangler, Cinch, Woolrich, Miss Me, Big Star fashion jeans, and rock and roll jeans. And be sure to check out our great selection of Brighton jewelry, handbags, and accessories.
Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store.
Are you looking for a real gun shop? Make the short drive to Gun Runners in Ada. And don't miss our indoor climate-controlled gun range. Large selection of reloading supplies and gun parts in stock. Made in Oklahoma holsters by Don Hume, as well as holsters by Blackhawk and Uncle Mike's. We have a large variety of ammo calibers, including .22. Sign up now for our concealed carry classes, and don't miss our selection of Wise Company emergency foods. Gun Runners in Ada, a real gun shop.
The 2015s from G3 are here, and to introduce you to the great new lineup of the exciting all-new 15s, Blackbeard Marine makes the payment so easy there's no reason to wait. Catch the all-new G3 Sportsman 17 powered with Yamaha dependability with a monthly payment as low as $169. Or step up to the Angler V172. Its awesome performance is yours for as low as $195 a month. Check out all the exciting details right now at blackbeardmarine.net. G3, Yamaha, and Blackbeard Marine. Boating your way every day. Blackbeard Marine, Willis, Oklahoma.
At Gold Star Carpet One Floor and Home, we make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
Neil Caffrey, he's a one-man rat pack with a six-pack.
That's sexy.
Spend the weekends with America's Most Wanted.
She stole my hat.
White Collar Weekends.
Weekends right here on CBS 12.
From the Weather Authority, here's Steve Lenore.
But how long can our luck hold with this really mild weather? Or maybe you're thinking, hey, I want some snow. What about me? We'll talk about all that as we go along here. First of all, our TMC time-lapse. Beautiful sunset in progress here, thanks to some scattered cloud cover. Moving in at just the right time. And as always, our Tower Cam, sponsored by Glen Polk Autoplex and Super Center in Gainesville. Hitting the brakes for a nice little splash of color there about 5:48 p.m. And looking at your numbers for today, again, it's all about spring in December. 72 degrees this afternoon, Ardmore, Sherman, and Denison. And looking at that, 5 degrees short of the record for this date. The lows this morning were cool with the dry air. Won't be nearly as cold tonight as we have a south to southwesterly wind, kind of keeping the air stirred up. We'll stay in the 50s tonight. Lake Texoma continues a steady drop here, just down about 3 inches in the last 24. Not much change here. Power generation continues 24/7 on both units until further notice. Winds are shifting to the south and southeast now this evening, and we're still in the 60s here at about an hour after sunset for late December. That's pretty unusual, but overnight with some cloud cover around and increasing dew points, it just won't cool off that much. So combination of unseasonably mild air for this time of the year. We're looking at that plus an upper level trough and a surface front helping to produce the chance of a few storms later on tonight. Many of you watching the broadcast won't see any rain at all. If you do, more likely you'll be over in our eastern counties where a few strong storms are possible. Even here, though, pretty low wind threat. Winds are from the south and southeast tonight, gently blowing along about 10 to 15. So the severe risk for late tonight is pretty low wind, just marginal from Atoka to Sherman at 5%. Slightly better chance here in Lamar, Choctaw, parts of Fannin and Pushmataha County at just 15%. Much bigger risk as you head farther east, and it looks like a fairly major outbreak of severe weather and maybe even some significant tornadoes tomorrow in the Mid-South. Memphis, Nashville, Birmingham, back to about Jackson, Mississippi. Hate to see that here just before Christmas or any time, but it looks like the ingredients are coming together. Unusually strong wind shear A lot of Gulf moisture flowing northward, and then this trough coming in from the west, which may give us just a quick shot of storms tonight. We'll tend to have more to work with over there, and that could bring around some pretty rough storms tomorrow. Then we start to worry about this guy coming through for the weekend. It's going to come right across Texas, north and parts of Texoma, and help to produce some extremely strong lifting. Heavy rain is in the forecast. Looking, folks, at the projections, consistent with what I said last night, 4 to 6 inches of rain on Saturday and Sunday. But I don't think it'll be cold enough for ice, just a lot of rain, kind of like what we had Thanksgiving weekend, but not that cold. Tonight, 10% chance of rain in the west. You probably won't see anything at all west I-35. And we're looking at back in the 70s tomorrow with a southwesterly breeze, 72 in Gainesville, 71 in Ardmore. Tonight, mid-50s in our north, 80 to 53, one of the cooler spots. Again, unlikely you'll see any rain. And then we're looking at windy and 70 tomorrow in Colgate, 71 in Atoka. Here's our chance of rain tonight, late, 50% in the east, and tomorrow 72 degrees. An isolated severe storm is possible in our easternmost counties late tonight, well after midnight. We're looking at 57 Sherman, 56 in Bonham tonight. Rain chance 30%, but mainly in our eastern portion of the zone south. So Bryan, Fannin may be a shower or storm for you, probably not in Sherman. And we're looking at tomorrow to be a day with the storms winding up early, continued warm, and there's that heavy weekend rainfall. Not so much for Santa. He only has a 20% chance of a shower on Christmas Day. Of course, he's long gone by then. He's done his work in the overnight hours, and we're looking at 80% chance of rain. The skies will open up this weekend, so hey, maybe you'll get a chance to use that new Christmas umbrella. Not the most exciting thing to think about, but there you have it.
There you go. Christmas ponchos for everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. Coming up on News 12 at 6, family claims he was murdered, but no arrests have been made.
Now another blow to the case. What a grand jury decided today.
School seniors have the chance to receive a $1,000 scholarship. Every Friday during this school year, KXII will feature one student athlete on News 12 AM and News 12 at noon. Then in May, at the end of the school year, KXII will choose one male and female high school senior to receive a scholarship for $1,000. You can only be nominated by your teacher, coach, or school administrator, and make sure these nominations are sent to KXII TV. A+ Athlete, brought to you by Texoma Chevy Dealers.
Moms today are busier than ever. When they have questions, they need answers now, at home, school, or on the go. That's why thousands of busy moms turn to momseveryday.com each day for advice. If your business has experts who can help make mom's life easier, we want to hear from you. Join the Moms Everyday community of more than 1,000 experts across the country and help elevate your business as a local solution for local parents. Real help, local info. Moms Everyday makes mom's life easier. To become a partner, email us at joinus@momseveryday.com.
Kelly and Michael, right here on CBS 12.
Aggressive drivers, they aren't just rude, they can be deadly. Don't be that guy.
More Oklahomans are getting off Social Security disability and going to work than ever before. They get help from DRS, and taxpayers save more than $15 million every year.
DRS helped me train and get paid for the work I do.
So I don't need a disability check anymore.
And now I'm a taxpayer rather than someone on disability benefits.
If you get disability benefits and want to work, call the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services, 1-866-882-4515. Together, we make it happen.
Well, a Red River County jury has decided the fate of a case surrounding a Clarksville man's death.
News 12's Raven Ambers has more on the story.
I still believe in my heart that something happened.
It's been over a year since Willie Edwards saw her brother. Since then, she says there have been many sleepless nights as she tries to piece together how her brother died from blunt force trauma to the head. She believes he was murdered, but a grand jury decided Tuesday there's not enough evidence to prove that.
I haven't even had the opportunity to think about Christmas or anything else, but other than my brother's situation.
Last Veterans Day, Robert Edwards was found naked inside his Clarksville home with a gash to the back of his head and bruising on his eye. The day before his death, family members say Robert was admitted to a hospital after falling but released the same day. They also say he seemed to be fine afterward and showed no signs of distress or physical injuries. Family members believe his death wasn't an accident or caused by a medical episode. Curtis Edwards was one of the first family members on scene to see his brother's body before he was taken to the hospital.
To me, actually looked like he's been beat up. You know, one of his eye was closed, the other one was open. So the one that was closed was swollen. So, man, like he had bruising upside his head also.
Even though the grand jury returned no indictment, Willie Edwards says she's not giving up on finding justice for her brother.
It's been a long haul, and I know it's going to be an even longer road, but hey, I'm ready. I'm ready.
That was Raven Ambers reporting.
Edwards says that she plans to hire an attorney and file a civil suit against the people she believes is responsible for her brother's death. Well, a tough turn now. We got to get a look at sports here. A lot going on this time of year. What's going on? Matthew Boyd in.
Football, and more football. So we had a lot of football going on. So coming up next, college football's bowl season is upon us. And could the Cowboys be taking quarterback in this year's draft? That's coming up next in sports.
Have not indicated that they are going to make
Sports with David Reed. Weeknights on News 12 at 5, 6, and 10. Right here on CBS 12.
Get KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
For 20 years, KXII and TMC have partnered to create a stronger and healthier community by bringing you the best medical information in the region. As your reliable and trusted source, TMC's experts weigh in on health issues that matter to you each and every week. KXII and TMC bring you TMC Medical Minutes every Monday through Thursday during News 12 at 5 on CBS 12.
I love to sing.
I'm the quarterback. The Oklahoma School for the Blind
and the Oklahoma School for the Deaf
have high academic standards,
outreach programs,
and free specialized training.
Stuff we can't learn anywhere else.
Find out more. Call the School for the Blind at 1-877-229-7136. Call Oklahoma School for the Deaf at 888-685-3323. Brought to you by the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services.
Experience shows us there's more than one way to get the job done. If you have a disability that makes it tough to get or keep a job, DRS can help. It could be new technology or doing things a different way. The solution could be easier than you think. Ask the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services about assistive technology. Go online at okdrs.gov or call 1-800-845-8476.
If your business has experts who can help make mom's life easier, we want to hear from you. Join the Moms Everyday community of more than 1,000 experts across the country and help elevate your business as a local solution for local parents. To become a partner, email us at joinus@momseveryday.com.
News 12 was given exclusive access to a Texoma.
Watch News 12 with Maureen Kane. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. Right here on CBS 12.
Now, your award-winning local sports coverage. Here's Matthew Boyd.
The Dallas Cowboys had the dubious honor of starting their fourth quarterback of the season when Kellen Moore lines up under center this Sunday. Jerry Jones chimed in on the future of the position today. Jones said the organization could use their first-round pick on a quarterback, which should be a high one. Right now, they're slated to pick in the top 5. But you know Jerry, he's got to add a little drama. He said Dallas had a chance to fill their need of the quarterback of the future in 2014. When they passed on Johnny Football and chose Zach Martin. Manziel hasn't panned out so far in the NFL and has had some off-the-field issues, but could be available in the offseason. Jerry might be hinting that he wants to bring him to Big D. As for the 2 remaining games, the quarterbacks of now, Kellen Moore, well, his job might be a little easier now. Jason Garrett saying he has no plans of resting any of his veterans, so expect Dez Bryant and Jason Witten to play Sunday in Buffalo. As for young players hoping for playing time, Garrett says he's giving away no freebies. He's going to play the guys who's earned the opportunity. College bowl action, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Akron Zips taking on the Utah State Aggies. Zips getting tricky early in the first, going with the reverse, make that the double or the reverse wide receiver pass, the quarterback with the reception. Later, Utah State trying to cut the lead before half, but Kent Myers gets sacked, fumbles. The 300-pounder Rodney Coe recovers and rumbles down the field, but is caught by another 300-pounder, Jake Simonich. Over to the second half, Myers with redemption, tossing the floater to Hunter Sharp, who high points in the end zone. Akron gets their first bowl win, 23-21. So you know the Akron players are going to be giving a little grief to him for getting caught by another fellow big guy.
Yeah, I thought he had it there for a minute.
I did too.
All right, thanks, Matthew.
All right, stick around. We'll check your forecast when we come back.
We just had a clap of thunder over the building here in North.
Weather with Steve Lenore. Weeknights on News 12 at 5, 6, and 10. Right here on CBS 12.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone made mom's life easier? Someone on call when the kids got sick. Someone with the perfect dinner idea. A team of fellow dog walkers, potty trainers, and tantrum tamers. Someone who listens, who understands, who lends a hand. Wouldn't it be nice if moms didn't have to do it all on their own? At Moms Every Day, we're making mom's life easier.
At Gold Star Carpet One Floor & Home, we make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
Stillwater Milling & Davis is your choice for Western wear and accessories. Boots by Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Anderson Bean, and Cinch, as well as Corel fashion boots for ladies. Clothing include Wrangler, Cinch, Woolrich, Miss Me, Big Star fashion jeans, and rock and roll jeans. And be sure to check out our great selection of Brighton jewelry, handbags, and accessories.
Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store.
Are you looking for a real gun shop? Make the short drive to Gun Runners in Ada. And don't miss our indoor climate-controlled gun range. Large selection of reloading supplies and gun parts in stock. Made in Oklahoma holsters by Don Hume, as well as holsters by Blackhawk and Uncle Mike's. We have a large variety of ammo calibers, including .22. Sign up now for our concealed carry classes, and don't miss our selection of Wise Company emergency foods. Gun Runners in Ada, a real gun shop.
The 2015s from G3 are here, and to introduce you to the great new lineup of the exciting all-new 15s, Blackbeard Marine makes the payment so easy there's no reason to wait. Catch the all-new G3 Sportsman 17 powered with Yamaha dependability with a monthly payment as low as $169. Or step up to the Angler V172. Its awesome performance is yours for as low as $195 a month. Check out all the exciting details right now at blackbeardmarine.net. G3, Yamaha, and Blackbeard Marine. Boating your way every day. Blackbeard Marine, Willis, Oklahoma.
Welcome back to News 12 at 6. So take a look at our futurecast overnight. Some scattered showers popping up in eastern Texoma. Most of this won't amount to much. There's a slight risk around Paris, Hugo. You could get an isolated severe storm. Much better chance, a very high chance, we'll all get a super soak this weekend. So after a dry run for Santa on Christmas Eve and a mostly dry Christmas Day, with temps near 70 degrees, it's going to pour this weekend, 4 to 6 inches of rain possible over that 2-day period.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need a roof on that Santa sleigh.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back here at 10.